Welcome, students. For today's math lesson, we're going to study fractions of a number. We're going to look specifically at word problems today. So when we're studying any word problem, the first thing we want to do is read the whole question. So let's go ahead and do that first. There are 20 people waiting for the train. 9/10 of them have an umbrella. How many people are waiting for the train have an umbrella? So we've read the whole question. The next thing we want to do is we want to think about what is the question really. The question here is how many people waiting have an umbrella? That's the question. And let's take a look at what we know. We know there are 20 people waiting for the train, so there's 20 people, and we know that 9/10 of them have an umbrella. So we've got the number 20, and we've got the number 9/10. And we know that we need to do some work with these numbers to find out how many of these people have an umbrella. The trick here is to find the math words, the key words in this word problem that tell us what kind of math we're doing. To begin with, we have the numbers 20 people and 9/10. And now we need to figure out what is the math word in this number sentence that's going to give us a clue. Now it says 9/10 of them have an umbrella. Anytime that we're using that word of, that's a clue that we're going to do multiplication. Let me give you an example. If I have 3 apples, that's 3. If I have 2 of these piles of apples, that's like saying 3 times 2. I have 2 of them, 2 of these piles here. Of is a multiplication word. Of means multiply. So let's do some multiplication here. 20 times 9/10 will give us the answer. How do I multiply a whole number times a fraction? Well, it's the same as multiplying a fraction times a fraction if I turn that whole number into a fraction first. So to do that, I'm going to write it as 20 over 1. It's 20 wholes. That 1 in the denominator tells us it's a whole. And now it's just a matter of doing some multiplication. 20 times 9, well, let's see here, that's the same as 2 times 9 with a 0. And 1 times 10, well, that's 10. So I have 180/10. Now I know that I can remove a 0 from the top and the bottom of that fraction, and that won't change the problem. So that gives me 18 wholes, which is the same as 18. So again, the steps here are, first I'm reading the whole problem and determining here that I'm doing multiplication to find the fraction of a number. That would be multiplication. Next, I'm turning the whole number into a fraction and then multiplying straight across. I'll reduce if I need to at the end. Let's try it on another problem. Make sure you have your math book ready. In this example, it says, of the 6 people in line for ice cream, 2/6 want vanilla. So to solve this, let's solve this together in your math notebook. I'd like you to go ahead and write out the 6 times 2/6. Remember that you're going to turn the 6 into a fraction first and then multiply it straight across. Go ahead and pause the video and try to solve this on your own. Unpause when you're done and you can see how I solve it, and that might help determine if there are any parts of it that are giving you trouble. All right, when you're done solving this on your own, go ahead and watch as I solve it. I'm going to start by turning that 6 into a fraction. Oops. That would be 6 wholes, and then I'll multiply straight across. 6 times 2 is 12. 1 times 6 is 6. 12 sixths. Let's see, 12 sixths. That's an improper fraction, so I need to do 12 divided by 6, which equals 2 wholes. So, of the 6 people in line for ice cream, 2/6 want vanilla. How many people want vanilla ice cream? 2 of them do. All right, this last example, I'd like you to try on your own. When you're done, go ahead and watch as I solve it and see if you got the answer right. 1/3 of the 12 plates in the cupboard are blue. How many blue plates are in the cupboard? Start by highlighting the important numbers, 1/3 and 12, and solve. All right. If you're done solving this on your own, we can unpause and watch as I solve this myself here. We've got 1/3 times 12. 1/3 times 12. I'm going to go ahead and turn that 12 into a fraction. 12 wholes. And let's see here, multiply straight across. 1 times 12 is 12. 3 times 1 is 3. 12 thirds equals, let's see, 12 divided by 3 equals 4. So the answer is 4. So there you have it. That's how you find the fraction of a whole number. Go ahead and work on this on your own. Be sure to let us know if you have any questions, and good luck with your work.